Hello and happy Sunday to you. Today I'm using ColourPop Mauving Up. We're going to start with Big Vibes for the lid. Today is the 1-year anniversary of my husband's death. So I wanted to come on and do makeup to feel better. Today hasn't been too bad yet. Yesterday was. I ended up turning my light off at 12:30, I think it was, which is really early for me, and went to sleep. I just kept seeing everything that was going on, you know, that time in the hospital and stuff, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore, so. Thank God one of my sister-in-laws was there. I will forever. Oh, hold on. Okay, my son came in here, so. Okay, I don't even know what that is. WYA. But we're using it. So I don't even remember. Oh, it was talking about my sister-in-law. I got a call on August 19th because my husband was in the hospital in another city because he was, they were gonna, it's a long story, but we had all kinds of problems trying to find someone that was gonna put a stent in him, in his, like, lung area, because the cancer was, like, right in the diaphragm, and, you know, and he desperately needed a stent, and he was diagnosed in May, and it took them all the way till August 19th to attempt it. And it makes me so I like, the healthcare system just sucks all the way around, no matter how you look at it. So they finally found a doctor, this sweet woman, and they got him into surgery on August 20th. And they called me and said that my husband's a concern for the worse overnight. I'm going to use Gimme for brow highlight, and that if I can, I need to get there because it's not going to be long, you know, and I was a nervous friggin' wreck, and I knew there was no way that I could drive. You know, I didn't want to put anyone, you know, at risk because I was just crying and shaking and all that. Here's For Keeps for the outer corner. So I called my sister-in-law, who's in another state, and she drove, I think it was 4 hours, to come and get my son and I and get us to my husband, and we were there overnight with him and into August 20th when he finally passed. And I adore that woman, and let me tell you, no one will ever be able to tell me any different about her than the way I feel. I'm forever grateful for her. like I wasn't thinking, you know, I didn't think, oh, I can call an Uber, or I can do this, or I can do that, you know. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, where's my mascara? I'm going to use Milani Anti-Gravity, and I will put that on and be back. Okay, and I'm going to put Tattoo Studio Arctic Skies eyeliner on my waterline, or my husband, because blue was one of his favorite colors. The blue and white. So my sister-in-law and I kind of have like the same life. Her husband got cancer at a very young age, I think in his 30s. If not then very early 40s. And I think that they had told me that it was like a total fluke. You know, that they hadn't had cancer in their family. And he passed away. And then their mom had cancer. And she took care of her until she passed. And now her dad, my father-in-law, has dementia. And, you know, she's caring for him. And, you know, my mom had cancer and I cared for her. My dad had COPD and what's that other one that starts with the E? I can never remember the name of it. Emphysema. And I took care of him. And my husband had cancer and I took care of him. So we pretty much have the same life. Okay. I'm just going to use a little Milani 08 Tea Rose blush. I meant to put my wedding rings back on. I took them off last night because I was cleaning the bathroom and I don't, you know, want to wear them when I'm doing stuff like that. I'm going to use Wet n Wild Illuminating Highlight Palette. So how are you doing if you're in the bad weather zone? Okay, I'm going to pick a lip and I'll be back. Okay. I used, if I can find it, well anyway, I used Saucy Mauve, and I think it was by L'Oreal Paris, but it looked a little like reddish or something, so I put Rimmel Candy over the top, lighten it up, and I like that better. Wet n Wild Illuminating Highlight Palette. Mauving Up by ColourPop. Milani 08 Tea Rose Blush. Which one? Yeah. Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless. Tattoo Studio 36H Brow Pencil. Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. Hang on. And here it is, finished up. Again, I didn't, you know, just wanted to do a little something to make me feel better. And this is it. So I shall probably see you tomorrow. I gotta get busy. And work around this house. So I'll see you then. Bye.